Pema去타고도 탐색해봤을 때는 타를 실시 예술감사 동학에 매너야 강당 차도 천리가 실위시대 영야.
The 14th Dalai Lama, now 90, has begun a month-long spiritual retreat in Ladakh. Speaking at Gaden Phodrang, the exiled Tibetan spiritual leader reflected on China's growing interest in Buddhism, but also its political repression. He said he's received several invitations to visit China, but without freedom of expression, teaching Buddhism there is impossible. The Dalai Lama has lived in exile in India since 1959 after fleeing Tibet during a failed uprising against Chinese rule. He recalled his escape from Lhasa, crossing rivers at night and watching from the mountain pass as his homeland was overwhelmed by tight Chinese control. He praised India for its long-standing support and credited the country for preserving Tibetan learning traditions that were decimated in Tibet. He urged Himalayan scholars to keep these teachings alive. Earlier this month, just before his 90th birthday, the Dalai Lama made a historic proclamation. The institution of the Dalai Lama will continue and his successor will be identified solely by the Gaden Phodrang Trust. China immediately objected, citing its 2007 regulation that mandates government control over reincarnations. India finds itself walking a tightrope. Union Minister Kiran Rijiju supported the Dalai Lama's right to choose his successor, but the Foreign Ministry stepped back, stating it won't intervene in religious matters.
You have carried the light of Buddha's teachings with humility and clarity, guiding not only followers of Tibetan Buddhism, but people of all faith and backgrounds towards a more compassionate and ethical way of life. In a world strife with conflict, your message, embodied in how you continue to lead your life, assume even greater and more urgent significance. It is a matter of pride and honor for India and Indians to have you in our midst.
This balancing act reflects India's effort to avoid provoking Beijing while still honoring its decades-old ties with the Tibetan people. So as China pushes for control, the real battle is not just over one spiritual figure, but over who controls the soul of Tibetan identity. Meanwhile, Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu has asserted that the next Dalai Lama will definitely not be from China, but from a free and democratic country. Zafar Iqbal for Mojo Story.